What's up guys, Tevy here back again with another brand new playthrough for you guys. Now we're actually moving on to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. That's right guys, the sequel to the original Sonic Adventure. I'm so glad to be playing this one finally. Out of those two, I did like Sonic Adventure a little more, but 2 is hands down so much better in every way. Because not only does it increase, actually it doesn't really increase the number of players you can use. In fact, I kind of feel like it decreases just because it's still 6, but there's only like 3 different play styles. But regardless, I still love this game. Something else it did, it has much better music. There's a lot, not that this first game didn't have good music, but this one has a lot more selection of good music compared to the last one, including like character themes and whatnot. So anyway, I'm going to be actually playing this on my Steam account. Yeah, I'm playing it through Steam, so this is going to be a PC playthrough. I'm just going to use my Xbox controller to plug in. I'm going to start a new game. And we're going to go ahead and go through the story mode, starting with the heroes and whatnot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just like how I did before, I'm going to be quiet during cutscene because I want you guys to hear this game. And I'm mostly going to be talking to the stages, but the music, the music, I can't wait to get back to that. Nope, I think okay, good. We're finally going to get started.
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're en route. Everything's a go.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog aboard. Over.
That's a 10-4. Cargo secured on board and... What?
Didn't copy that.
Hedgehog is
Over.
gone. He's taken out everyone aboard and...
What's wrong?
What in the
Come
world?
in. Over.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that Hedgehog!
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better. Yeah!
Alright, so for some reason the military is after Sonic, and we're going to start with City Escape. I love the music in this first one! Oh my god. In fact, let's just listen to it for like the first few seconds. I'm sorry, I need to.
Capture the suspect.
Alright, that's long enough. Even though I want to listen to it longer, this is a Let's Play. I need to talk through this. Alright, so anyway, what we're doing right now, as it's in the first objective, we need to escape the city. As the song's even saying, it's a city escape. So anyway, throughout the story, I'm mostly going to be doing it throughout like the whole hero story, then the dark story and whatnot, instead of like telling it in a chronological order like the game normally is. I mean, not normally is, but instead of like putting it in an order, because I have seen some people actually put the cutscenes all in order, because it's a mix between the different storylines, because there's certain things happening in one story that's not happening in the other, and I actually really like that they did it that way, because it makes a bit more sense for the viewers and whatnot. But for how I want to do it, I'm just going to do it how like normal people would see it if they were to play through this, and maybe at the end, because I still need to show off the Dreamcast cutscenes of this game as well, but this just gives me an excuse to play the game again. Fun fact, for the longest time, on the very last story that we did, I got stuck on the first boss for that for the longest time, so I never beat it for a while. Until like, I think like a few years later, I just said, let me just try it now, I'm older, I can handle it, and then boom, I got it! And I was like, okay, I don't know why I waited too long. In fact, like that's like a lot of cases for most games that I play. Whenever I played it when I was younger, if I don't beat it, I just stop, and then I come back to like a year or two later, and then I got it, just because I wasn't persistent enough as a child to actually keep playing it over and over again. I just moved on to the next thing. Anyway, now that we're on here, actually I think if you just saw it back in the upper left corner, you did see Big the Cat. Big's not a playable character in this game, but you are able to find him in nearly all the cutscenes. I know you are in the Dreamcast one, so that's exactly why I want to show it off. Although I'm not looking forward to doing the treasure hunting levels in this game, because those levels are a bit different than how they were in SA1. In that one, all 3 radars were active all at once, so if you're running somewhere, you can find the second or third one if you're close enough to it. While this one, they're locked, and I hate that, because then you have to find the first one in order to unlock the second one, and then in order to unlock the third one. And you'd be walking past where the second and third ones are, for all you know, but you wouldn't know because the radar is locked, so I really don't like that feature. In the PC versions of this game, they did put mods that you can unlock those radars, so that's a good thing. I just kept it the same. Even though I really wanted to use it, I was like, nah, let's have it be authentic, so I'll just keep it on. And anyway, with that, we have escaped from the city.
Yes!
And I didn't want to try to get all, like, A ranks in this game, but I was like, you're not that good at this game, Tevy. Let's be realistic. Let's say B at the most.
Too easy. Piece of cake.
Alright, so we'll just keep going with our B rank. And if you get the Chow key at the end of the level and hold on to it, you get transported to the Chow Garden, which is going to be a bonus episode towards the end of this playthrough. For right now, I just basically want to show you guys what it's like for everyone. Everyone can come here, all the characters, Hero and Dark. The only requirement is you need to like finish their respective levels with a Chow key as well in order for them to, you know, show up in here. So this is one of the Chows I was raging, the Sky. Sky's not going to be useful, she's just for me, for right now. When we go to actually do the whole actual Chow at Terra, I've been playing a lot of Kingdom Hearts, so that's why I named that one Terra, and that's why he's dark. Anyway, like I was saying, when I go to do the whole Chow extra bonus video, I'll be using a brand new Chow to show you guys that one. But yeah, that's pretty much the Chow Garden. And once you lead through here, you're done.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out of here. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay.
And with that, we're actually getting into our first boss fight, Bigfoot.
Copy that.
So for this boss fight, the main thing we want to try to do is try to hit him in his cockpit. So you want to use these boxes as a step stool, basically, just to get higher momentum or higher leverage so you can actually hit it. Because while he's flying like that, it's going to be pretty hard to reach him. You can also hit him while he's on the ground level too. You'll just have to, like, you know, get a running start or whatnot. So you really want to use these boxes before he blows them up with his machine gun. Other than that, I think it takes like 6 hits in order to go down. You can hit him wherever he's coming. So if you're lucky and like could time it a bit better, not like what I did just there, you can actually finish off like in under a minute. In fact, I still think I do finish him off in under a minute. Most of the bosses in this game are actually generally easy. There's like the 1 or 2 that's like time consuming, and then the last one's like really simple. Oh, anyway, did it in under a minute. Surprisingly.
Hey guys, take
Could have
care.
did without those last 2 bullet shots, but you know what? No one's perfect.
What?
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald! Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog!
Chaos control!
Wow, he's fast! Hey, it's not his speed, he must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell!
Good. Shadow, what is
Oh, stay where you are! Keep your hands up!
Not again.
Just let it go. You just don't know when to give up, do you?
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emerald. That makes it very powerful.
What the?
What? Thief?
Look who's calling who a thief. I came here following the signal from the Emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald, is it not? Dr. Eggman.
So that's Dr. Eggman.
Well, I guess I can use it for something. with me. Farewell, knucklehead.
Not if I can help it.
What was that all about? And look what you did to my emerald!
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Doesn't matter. I'll look into it once I get back to the base.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All the world's gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
Alright, so now we're getting on to our first treasure hunting level. I just had to talk about it. Anyway, like I was saying before, just like in the first game, we have 3 pieces of Master Emerald we need to find, and unlike the first game, they're all, well, 2 and 3 are locked, and you have to get them in chronological order. So, I love this game to death. The only downside of it is, it's old. This game came out back in like 2001, so the graphics of this aren't the greatest. They're not terrible, but they're pretty bad considering like the year that you're in right now, so I wish they were to do like a remaster update for it, because I love this game so much. Like, so this one and Sonic Adventure, I wish they did remaster, and also make a Sonic Adventure 3, that would help too. So as you can see throughout the cutscenes, like they're kind of blocky. You can definitely see like sometimes it looks like their limbs aren't fully attached to themselves, so it just overlook that one slight thing, and this is a pretty good game. The story's amazing. This is also the debut game of Shadow the Hedgehog. This is where he first made his appearance and whatnot, so I get introduced to him, and we'll learn more about him and whatnot in the Dark Side Hero playthrough. The Dark Side Hero playthrough. The Dark playthrough, gosh, I didn't mean to say hero. And just because they are locked doesn't mean you can't find them. It's just easier to find them with the radar, so I just happen to get lucky and find the third one just laying there, so yeah. Now we have to go and find the second one. And see, this is around where we started, and this is where the second one was, so if only the radars were unlocked, I could have just got that one out the way and probably finished just a little bit faster when we found the third one. But yeah, of course, Knuckle ends up having to look for the Master Emerald again.
Yeah, this is
Thankfully,
perfect.
I got an A rank on this one. I was very lucky for that.
There's no mistake about it. This must be the island. It's a secret military base that is reinforced and super strong. It's called Prison Island. I heard the news about it on satellite TV. I still can't believe that Sonic destroyed the military building or robbed the bank. Wait for me, okay, Sonic? I'm on my way. What? Hey, look, it's Amy. And Eggman, too. What's Amy doing here? Doesn't matter. I have to help Amy because she's in danger. Tornado transformation!
Alright, so we're actually getting into a boss fight with Dr. Eggman now. So, Tails' voice actor in this game, it's not the same as it was in the first one. Instead, it's his, I believe his younger brother now. And this boss fight's pathetically easy. All you need to stand still like I did, just keep shooting at him, and then he'll really go down. Not all of them are this simple though, but that one was.
This time I'll let you go, but the next time we meet, you won't be so lucky.
Wow, Tails, you did it! But what are you doing here on this island? I'm the one who should be asking that question. Don't you know it's dangerous here? I know, but I'm here to save my hero, Sonic. Again? Hurry! I know Eggman's up to no good again. Okay, you stay here and I'll be right back. Don't leave without me! I want to help Sonic too!
Well, now it looks like we're playing as Tails. Anyway, another thing about this, it's the music. So I heard that the music's really good, and that still stands. However, during cutscenes, it feels like the music overpowers the voice acting sometimes, and you can barely hear them. So that kind of sucks. I wish they could fix that. Either with like a patch or like, you know, well, no, this game's old. They're not going to make a patch for something this old. It's if they were to like remake it, then they could do something like that. Because I really do wish Sega would do remasters of like, you know, these classic games, or actually like, you know, continue on with them and whatnot, instead of doing like all these new games. Not that they're not good, but sometimes they're hit or miss. And I feel like if you like do a remaster collection or whatever of like, you know, the games that made you guys big of your main IP Hedgehog, your mascot, you know, a lot of people would go for it. And that's not always true, but in this case, I feel like it will really be beneficial for them. Maybe sometime in the future, we can only hope. Anyway, right now what we're going to do in Prison Lane, this is going to be the third type of action stages that we go through, where we're going to be inside Max. Tails no longer just walks the item himself and flies, he's inside his tornado mech the whole time. So it's pretty much reminiscent of Gamma's playstyle back then, however, like the time's like going down. Instead, we're just being timed normally. But anyway, what we're doing now is we're trying to find Sonic since he was captured by the military, which I don't know how they all managed to just sneak up on him like that. Sonic was preoccupied for all of like 5 seconds, and then boom, there's a whole squadron after him, just completely surrounds him. It's not like he couldn't outrun them. I just feel that, like, he had an opportunity to leave. He should have done it, but that wouldn't be beneficial for the story. Wouldn't be anything interesting if you just got away that easily. But anyway, in our case, we're just going to try and find Sonic throughout this base, which we're now a criminal because we're making it into a military installation. Prison Island. Like, really? But this isn't the first time actually, no, this would be the first time we go to Prison Island. This won't be the last time, though. I'm not even through this game. I know in some other games we do go to Prison Island. I think in like Shadow the Hedgehog we also go to it. Definitely Shadow the Hedgehog. There might be another game that I'm missing, but that's the main one that comes to mind, just because I think that's the level where you're playing with Charmy as your hero assistant if you were to go that route. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Amy, how did she get here? Like, that's the real question I want answered. How did she get here? Because we see how Tails gets here, we see how everyone else gets here, but Amy, of all people? And she's not even one of the like playable characters in this game anymore. You can play as her in the multiplayer mode, which unfortunately I'm not going to show up just because I don't have anyone readily available that can assist me with that. And I already have plans to have my sister help me out with something else, so I don't want to overload her with a bunch of video game nonsense that she doesn't really care for. So, one thing at a time. So, for that one, I'm just going to skip out on it. For the most part, it's just basically replaying these types of levels, but with, you know, against people. So, there's not a whole lot of difference going into it, so I'm just going to leave that one alone. But, anyway, that is going to be it for today's video. There's an upgrade over here, but we can't get that until later on until we have a stronger gun. So anyway, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching this first episode of Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. The next one, continue on with the hero story, and I will see you guys then. Let me know how your day's going down in the comment section below, guys. So, until then, I'll see you guys next time.